What a day. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, why is this stream? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another Silverglass Academy episode. I don't know why the fuck why I did it like that, but apparently I decided it would be pronounced like that today. Um. Oh God, what a Discord outage to delay today's episode. On top of being delayed because I was eating. Oh right, it was supposed to be a dormitory. Um, actually, did I read that? I don't even remember anymore. Where was the where did I have the haunting listed? The main building, the former estate. Okay. Well, yeah, dormitory, and then presumably the main building, which would be at least for sure the headmistress's office and probably most of the classes, I would imagine. Actually, maybe not most because these would be pretty large buildings. Uh, let me. Do I have a map for this? I might not have a map. But dormitory. Actually, wait. Where is? No, I should have a map. So I should still have the old tokens. Yeah. No. Shit. Do I not have the? Oh dear. Do I not have the classroom? Or not the classroom. Do I not have the dorm still? Did I delete it? I hope not. It's in here. Yes, yes it is. Okay. Just a moment. I'm just gonna reuse the original dorm map. Which I guess would make sense for an academy to have somewhat uniform oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I've been having issues finding a good map for the dorms, so I'm just gonna have to reuse it for today. I have a bunch of classrooms though. Make it look more menacing. Let me think for a second on how I can do that. And while I do it, oh, really, I just started streaming and I got a fucking bot. I got a bot. Darken it or obscure view. You know what? That's a good idea. I don't know what that's gonna look like for view for everyone else, but sure. Get a nice blanket over the dorm. Because I don't really know how to darken the map, unfortunately, other than just Fog of War. So I haven't messed with the lighting system in Roll20 ever. I don't even think I can use it because I'm a free-to-play user. I guess, what is Olia's plan for this investigation? Just to see if the Academy is actually haunted or any signs of it, and potentially communicate with walking and looking. Fair goal, I can understand that. With Maba. Okay, let me just throw the rabbit over, token wise. Emotional support rabbit. We love our emotional support rabbits. Alright. So, Olia is walking around the academy after classes. It's only been a day since the figure got their ass kicked by Ivy Monica right after getting their ass kicked by you guys. Alright, so Alia is currently looking into, um, is currently kind of just walking around looking for any kinds of signs of paranormal activity that I'm taking it. Alright, as Alia is walking the halls of the academy, she ends up walking past one of the dorms that's supposedly haunted. There is a chill in the air, and especially odd chill considering we're in. Oh, actually, no, I guess it's spring, so it still could be a normal breeze in the evening. There is the sound of voices in the halls, and what sounds like might be inside the dorm itself. It's hard to tell. Gotta love the sound quality of this goddamn academy, apparently. Does Alia attempt to open the door? Alright. Alia manages to open the door. The dorm is poorly lit. The only lighting you actually get is the. Actually, no, you'd get more than that. Hang on. Oh, actually, really wouldn't have a whole lot behind the door. You'd have a little bit more than what I'm giving here. Probably get at least like this to here ish. So, yeah, I was reworking the lighting because I realized this is weird. Okay, so Mava. Who's stuck as a bird? Olia. Okay. Olia is a bird. A blue one. Hang on. Let me get some random bird off of Google. Like this. Alright. Save as. That's fine. I can save as that. Upload file. Downloads. Oh shit. Over here trying to click on it and I'm just triggering Alright, I'm just gonna throw your normal icon over in the corner with Joust and uh, Zapier. Zapier. Zapier, for sure. I'm not as scatterbrained today. Zapper. Zapper. Zapier. 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 Okay, I'll attempt to remember. I'm doing pretty good on Olia today. Surprisingly well today. Uh, I have given you control so you can edit the token for your HP and mana. Oh yeah, I'm fully expecting to fail in the next like 3 times I say Alia. Um, as you look around the dorm, it looks pretty similar, almost realistically, basically the same as your own dorm, at least on first examination. Maybe the academy is just uniform like that. Maybe it is actually different, and your GM did not think to get a map. Olia is now confused about being a burb. This reminds me of shortly after we added the ability for the Kimomimi sex change via the spell they get naturally. And the first RP I did with Ling and Machi, it just happened. Machi just woke up, was a dude. It was very funny. Very funny scene to look back on. Anyways, I guess you can kind of describe how Alia is searching. She searches cautiously. So she's kind of like just slow walking around, kind of turning her head slowly, all the while a burb. She doesn't know how to turn back from burb. Understandable. Alia is definitely the protagonist of this anime, which is very weird to me. Only because I'm so used to my own characters kind of So she will get used to it. She don't want to get used to it. So true. So used to kind of just leading and having my characters take lead, even if I really don't mind not having the spotlight. It's very interesting to get used to again. Alright, as you explore a bit. Yeah, yeah. All three of you had perfect prime tri-protagonist capabilities to be the main character, but Calm is Calm and Fox is, well, Fox. The Fox doesn't have the capabilities to be the lead. Don't worry, we just need to bully Fox into hosting again. We can make them lead. Anyways, you're kind of Olia and Mava are kind of exploring, presumably lighting one of the um. Yeah, that was pretty consistent. Are they doing the spirit binder telecommunication or like out loud? Oh, so Olia is basically chirping as Burb, and Mava is he's outside of her, therefore she talked to him. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just picturing it as like a scene from Pokemon. The fucking Pokemon are just talking amongst themselves. Maybe a spirit is playing a trick on her. Maybe. I suppose Alia could roll some detect magical, maybe detect physical, or not physical, spiritual, to see if it is a ghost's influence. Also, this reminds me while that happens, I'm gonna real quickly go check the handbook. I don't remember how animal transformation works anymore. Okay, yeah. Or a willing target. Okay. Using knowledge of everything, Alia probably has heard about curses existing in the universe. So it's potential. It's an assumption that sounds at least correct. Very well could be what's going on. Uh, as Alia's looking around the room, chatting with Mava, there is a sudden blast of cold air. Surely the spirit is close and they'll be able to talk to them. Alia is spooked by the air. Alia hide behind Mava. Mava thinks this would be funnier if she still was getting so true. Hiding behind the rabbit. The blast of cold air came from one of the dorm, or one of the bedrooms inside the dorm. Pokemon in a nutshell, so true. Olia whines and falls behind Mava. Alright. As you begin to approach uh, what you thought was a one of the dorms is in fact a bathroom. Hang on, let me at least do one favor here and mark where where the doors for rooms are, or not the doors, where the walls are, so you can at least like walk towards the right thing. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to do it this way. Oh, right, I can't do off the board for whatever reason. So I do believe, as funny as it would be to have you completely stumble in the dark, uh, I feel like that would get old after like the third time. Well, I mean, it is meta knowledge, it's not necessarily character knowledge. So you are free to still walk into walls, I suppose. Alright, that is everything basically marked. Put the blinds back up. Alright. Alright, there we go. So you begin a slow adventure around in the dark. Because apparently Mava fears no darkness and Alia doesn't think to light a candle. I do kind of wish maybe I should look into switching over to owlbear, because then I could actually do like a lighting system, I think. How Olia gonna light a candle? True. True, she can't light a candle right now. Breaking news! Local spirit binder burns down entire academy by accident. 200 dead. Olia goes to light a candle, candle falls. Girl would literally cry and run away. So true. That would be awful. Oh, god damn it. I click bin. There. To be on the news again. Oh yeah, she was technically on the news, wasn't she? For what was it, backstory? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I am for gore. I am for gore incarnate. In fairness, that was also like several months ago now. Well, I say several, that was only like 3 months ago. I'm pretty sure. Mava tells her to relax and that spirits can smell fear. Olia asks if that was true. Mava says no. Rolls. No, I'm joking. I was about to say roll social, but I was not, but I'm joking here. I mean, I guess you could if you want to, because that would be funny. Alia is upset now. Poor Alia. The trauma of becoming burb and pouts as a burb. Which I assume just basically translates to she makes like a sad burb noise. Kind of just like hangs her head a little bit. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, is Alia like kind of burb waddling or is she flying in the dark? Okay. So I was gonna say that would have been really funny and dangerous. Well, I mean, we could take her for someone that knows how to fly. True. I'm now just picturing Ollie as basically just like a tiny little flightless bird. Oh damn! I should have used the blue. I should have used the blue chicken from Stardew. Oh, that would have been a That would have been a perfect token. She does, but only for a short time. Next up, someone's going to pick up Alia at some point while she is Burb and just hold her up like it's Zelda. And unfortunately for Alia, it would not pan out as well because she is not an immortal bird. Alia asks Mava why she is Burb. Mava says, because she is Burb. It's who you are. Every time I see that line of "It's who you are," my brain immediately goes to Balto 3, I think it is. Maybe it's 2, I don't remember. Whichever one is Wolf Quest. Alia blinks. Mama says it means it's who you are, and who you are is a burb. as who I am is a rabbit. Olia blinks. Olia then asks, why is he a rabbit? Mava says, I think in a past life I associated a lot with rabbits. Or the gods hate me. Whichever or. Whichever is funnier, I suppose. Olia is getting nothing out of this. So true. So true. Anyways, while the two of you are discussing, another blast of cold air comes from one of the dorms in the north. Olia now wonders if she will be a burb whenever she dies, or if the gods also hate her. Who knows? Who knows? It does seem like whatever is causing these blasts of cold air might not necessarily appreciate whoever is interfering with its space. It is worth noting that it looks like this dorm hasn't been used the entire year so far, possibly even last year. Mava sneezes. Polly is spooked. From the sneeze, yeah, I figured that was why she was spooked, because she wasn't expecting Mava to sneeze. um, it is dusty in here. Yep. It seems like, for better or worse, this room is basically just abandoned by the Academy. Why it was unlocked is anyone's guess. It's dusty, it's dark, there's apparently cold blasts of air coming from one of the dorms for some reason. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting to tab back over to Mava says he wishes he still had his fire magic. Alia says, you had fire magic? While you two were exploring northwards, you end up walking into a wall. Thud. Ow. At least you are walking and not running or speed walking. Aw, damn, I can't find a gif of the speed walking clip from Megamind. Sad. Mava answers with a yeah, but for small party tricks. Would help a lot. Better if you use night vision. Olia stares at him. Night vision. Oh yeah, Olia has the night vision enhancement, doesn't she? Alright. Let me go look at the narrative handbook so I can go look at that real quick. Night vision. Okay, so yeah, you would be able to see. It says this is why I don't listen to Zapier. 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 No, wait, no. The apple sound. The apple. 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 You don't say apple. It's Zapier. 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 Not an O sound. Oh God. Zapier. Don't say opal. Oh, well, you can blame the Midwest for that. Alright. Night vision activated. Oh wait, I shouldn't do like the whole thing. I should only do really in an area around you every once in a while. Since it's technically based around your vision. Actually, I'll just reveal as you get around. So that's entirely fine. There's a long hallway, much like your own dorm room. It looks like it splits off into a three-way intersection, one of which leads directly into a wall, and one has to wonder why the wall ends where it does. Actually, I can mark that safely. I can also mark the outline around you of the walls, since they would be at least somewhat visible. Spirit might be angry. Oh wait, shit, that shouldn't have been a 3D3, that should be a... Mava says Spirit may be angry. Olia murmurs she wishes she had her spirits. Mava says she can call him if she likes. Olia asks if they'd be annoyed if she did. Mava says no. Does Olia attempt to summon one of her companions? We chill like that. Yeah, we chill. Alright, and that's, how does that one pronounce? Kess. Okay, yeah. Alright, and Kess is, lasered. Lasered. Lasered, right? Alright, give me 1 second to pull up we're on a spirit adventure. Olia over here collecting spirits like Pokemon. I swear to God. I'm about to get hit by... I'm about to be hit by the Nintendo copyright ninjas. Or copyright lawyer ninjas. Oh, no, not copy link. I need image, downloads. Single file to conceal your numbers. Although I don't know how much concealing of numbers is going to work when come on. Why is this not uploading? Uh-oh, is my internet dying? I hope not. Ah, I see why it's not. Okay. The image did not save correctly. Fairy type. You really are just trying to get me killed by the Nintendo ninja lawyers, aren't you, Joss? Is it still broken? Oh, okay, good. Okay, settings saved. Ground type, a psychic type, think. Party is going strong. Oh, this reminds me, I need to get some storage space freed up so I can go back to the Yakuza game I was playing for YouTube. 'Cause now I want to do the Tsuchimon side quests. It literally is just basically a very, very basic Pokemon game mode. So I guess you could really say that Sega still does what Nintendo don't. Except Sega is just a publisher nowadays. This reminds me that I heard that there will be no more Mario and Sonic at the Olympics because the Olympic Committee told them no. I don't know how true that is, but that's just what I've heard. Yeah, something or other that the Olympic Committee just doesn't want to pay them, or they want more for the money. I don't remember the exact thing. It seems like a such a weird call to make. Anyways, while exploring, you summon your additional summons, and you march single file in the dorm of hauntedness. And unhide that a little bit more. I'll do a little bit better here. Actually, I can kind of do like more like that, so it'd be more in line with what that could probably reveal that right here just fine. There we go. So says to Mava, what were you saying about not listening to me? Mava says, yeah. She should do it in her own time, but do it on her own, but she's gonna do stuff on her own over a cliff if we don't say something. So says she can't walk off a cliff. There is no cliff. Alright, let's do a roll here. Mava says she wouldn't have known there was a cliff if I hadn't said anything. While the spirits are bickering, there is a deep, gravelly voice emanating from one of the rooms. Get out. Olia hides behind Zaw. She feels more secured with horse now. Oh dear, I may need a third drink by the end of this quest. Lava says knew it. Kiss, pats, the spook bird says it's okay, we will protect you. The deep, gravelly voice says again, this time louder, more insistent. Get out. Mama says we're respecting your privacy as a spirit by knocking, but asserting our dominance by coming in anyways. There's the sound. Yep, gotta love a fairy odd parents. For the longest time, up until I think it was like 2018 ish, when I saw it was on Netflix, I thought it was always the Fairly Odd Parents. But I never realized it was just Fairy Odd Parents. I never paid enough attention. I think I just Mandela effect it. Yeah, they do. They say that a lot. Yeah. They say godparents, but the title is the odd parents. I think as a kid, I always thought it was fairly godparents, just because it sounded like godparent rather than odd parent when they're singing it. Such a great show. I will never understand how the fuck they ended up running that show to the ground. Yeah, tell Dad. Then again, I didn't even watch the show after like 20, probably 2010 would have been the last time I watched it. I didn't even know it was still going. Yeah, the executives that wanted to keep milking the franchise. It was, I want to say, just about as popular as SpongeBob for the longest time. Anyways, as you begin to approach the room where the voice was warning you to get out, there's an audible noise from the room. Yeah, I've seen his YouTube. I've seen some of his vids. I've seen some of Butch Hartman stuff talking about it. He seems pretty chill. Well, I've heard there's a lot of controversy around with him, so I don't know what is and what isn't true. But as you approach the dorm, there's the sound of something banging, presumably against either the door to the dorm or the wall nearest you, just as if the spirit was slamming something against the wall, trying to scare you off. With another deep, guttural, get out. It's working on Olia. The horse picks her up. We ride to battle. And places are on back. Fair now. Yeah. The banging continues. Oh, we might finally have Fox appearing. Olia wonders why her spirits aren't scared. So they've done scarier stuff in life. Olia says, like, what? They all look at each other and start whistling. So true. There's a sound from the dorm. It sounds a lot like the cold blasts of air that have been coming. Alia thinks her spirits might be crazy. That might be a fair assessment. That might honestly be a fair assessment. And the cold blast of air gets louder. The door to the bedroom creaking and straining against what sounds like a condensed blast of air, like some sort of air blast, I guess you could say. We could have really used an ice type right about now. So true. At least you don't have an all fighting type team against a ghost. True. You don't have anything super effective. What if it's like a ghost with levitate? Oh god, don't remind me of Ghastly. What's a ground, fairy, and psychic type gonna do? I guess die. I feel like ground type might be okay. Yeah, flying types would be pretty boned. Ground. Oh right, yeah, ground. Well, don't most ground types also get rock and steel type moves? It has been a while since I did Pokemon. Don't give me logic. Fair enough, Joss. Fair enough. Uh, Now I'm kind of just waffling because I'm waiting to see if Fox is going to appear because I saw they can hop in now. God, I'm so used to the old server. I keep trying to type in Christy whenever typing for Fox. I'm gonna make them all moves have moves of their type. Oh, so you're gonna do what I did as a child. Fair enough. Stab goat. Well, I didn't know stab actually existed, like specifically in Pokemon. I didn't really understand how it works. I'm not as bad as that one guy who does the Pokemon skits between him and his son, where the son, tries to use the same type attack against the same type. So he calls in a fire type, or his dad throws out his fire type. Son sends out a fire type for the stab. Yes, that's how his son thought it worked. To be fair, it makes just about as much sense as a fire type having a boost to their fire type attacks. Same type attack bonus is a little bit misleading. Although it does definitely explain as a kid why some Pokemon felt like they were just better with certain types of moves. Man. Yeah, their own. Yeah, I didn't know that as a kid. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know if the Fox is joining VC, but I know they are in. I know they're in the Roll 20 now. Let me ask if they're able to join VC, and if not, I'll get the fight started right away. I say we turn it into. I only know of like two Pokemon that fit the magical girl vibe, and that's Miss Magius. Uh, oh yeah, I guess there's Gardevoir as well, and Delphox. I was I'm so just used to Gardevoir as supposed to be like a knightly character. This is apparently the goofiest quest I've ever hosted. Alright. Let me go get a fucking. There's Arctic Fox hair dye. That spirits for you, they don't make sense. Well, the spirits might not make sense, but they also don't make dollars either. Why did I why did I say dollars? I meant to say dollars. Okay, yeah, Fox will be in VC shortly. Things I do for this YouTube. I can't even say for YouTube. Things I do for this campaign is so weird. Boss fight! Boss fights would be fun. I wish I was better at managing boss fights, to be perfectly honest. Oh, right. I'll just throw honest proper ref into the. Yeah, part of the issue is just finding the right tokens sometimes, and then the other is I'm just not that great when it comes to coming up with boss fights. Mostly because I keep forgetting that proper bosses are Paragon creatures and they should get multiple actions in a round. Hang on, I might have it too. Never mind. I gotta find a different token. Well, har, you know what I meant, Joss. Yeah, just a moment. I'm looking for a ref to use. Okay, let's just D and D. So I'm just trying to type ghost token. I'll just do ghost D and D. Okay, I think I have a spirit I like. I can delete that image now. Actually, I have two that I like, but I'm only going to use one today, and I'll save the other for later. So let's rename you. So I know. What? Fuck, why didn't I? Oh yeah. Throw that into there. Well, it's gonna make the ghost a larger entity, but I don't know if that's a great idea. Also, let me now look at the stat table. So a level 2 ghost, 73 HP. Alright, that works. 73, 73, like 4 mana. You know what? It's time for a Paragon creature in this campaign, I think. Olia gets destroyed by a ghost. Hopefully the spirits got it covered. We shall see. We shall see. When the time comes, I'll wait just a few more, like one more minute or two, because Fox was getting dinner, and then they were going to join in. I guess realistically, if I can fix my sleeping schedule, I could probably do the sessions in the earlier afternoon going forward, or whatever would work. But right now, I just gotta work on fixing my sleeping schedule. I'm literally going to bed at like fucking 7 to 8 in the morning, waking up at like 1 to 2 ish. Getting like fuck all for sleep, and I hate it. I don't even know why I'm sleeping so horribly. So, well, yes, Joss. The thing is, I have a very easy to fuck sleeping schedule, and there has been at least 4 times in the past 4 years where if I stay up just that little bit longer, it means I can hang out with a friend I haven't heard from in almost a year at that point. And I am more than willing to fuck my sleeping schedule over for that. Because there are people I genuinely miss hanging out with, and if there's a chance to hang out with them, I'm down. Although in this case, the last few like weeks, it's because I've been watching shows with friends in Discord. I've been streaming Z Nation the last few days to a buddy. We just started season 4 literally today. Indeed, it is a shame. It'll get fixed eventually. One of these days, I'm gonna end up crashing and only having like 2 hours of sleep. I'm gonna be hosting, and then I'm probably gonna fucking crash. Oh yeah, probably not before the end of the campaign. No. Considering we probably have at least another. I think we started the campaign like 3 months ago, so we're probably about at least 3 months more. Even with me stretching these out, like these last two quests have been the same week. No, yeah, that's true. We're not quite halfway there. So it's probably closer to like 8, 12-ish quests. I don't know. Has it been 4 months? Did I start in April? It'll be 4 more months. Okay, yeah. Uh, yeah, you're probably right. There's probably more than that, even. And then after this quest, I'm actually going to be looking for mods for Warhammer 3 for me, Ans, and potentially Fox at some point. We're going to do some Warhammer 3, so that should be fun. I don't know why I'm stating this like that matters, because I'm not going to be recording it for YouTube. um, let's see. Control NBC in a sec. Um,
Yo ho.
Jesus Christ, fox jump scare.
Hi.
Hi, hi. Alright, now you're here. Mild context. Yeah, Joss is angry at you.
Why the fact that I'm late? Because I didn't see your DM and forgot that it was
Oh,
Friday today.
to be fair, when I was messaging you hi, the first hi was like right before Discord shit itself. Like, I don't even know if you noticed.
No, I didn't notice because I was in a Discord call the entire time and it didn't have any problems.
You didn't. Lucky son of a bitch. Or I guess daughter of a bitch in your case. Don't give excuse for Fox. So true. So true. Yeah. So, mild context. Joss decided Olia was a bird for this quest, so everyone is apparently cursed to be an anima now. So, shortly after classes today, Anna transformed into a pink fox. So what has...
Fops.
Yep.
Fops and bops.
So what has the Anna fox done since being forcibly transformed?
Fox things.
Has she been kind of just waddling around trying to figure out what the fuck's going on? Why
No,
people are
fox
looking at...
things. Like making a weird scream noise that Fox does, you know? Fucking.
So she does. Is she making a weird fox scream, or is she making the weird scream that sounds like a child crying?
The fox noise. You not know the fox noise?
There's like 4 or 5 the fox noise.
The fox noise. The one that foxes make.
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them that are
The
iconic.
one that foxes make.
You mean the one that sounds completely and awful atrocious?
The noise the foxes make. Have you not heard a fox? SMH.
Yes, they sound like children crying. That's the only thing I've ever heard from foxes.
You're a fox.
Because I live out in the countryside. Well, I say countryside. I'm only like 15 minutes out of town. Just get in the dorm. I guess.
Oh,
I guess you get drug into the dorm. Olia's been investigating for ghosts. There's been a creepy ghost screaming at them all to get out. Well, all being Olia and her summons that she pulled in like a Pokemon battle. So I guess Anna kind of waddles around, probably ended up hearing the commotion and investigating, and ta-da! Anna has appeared. A wild Anna has joined the party. Olia is spooked by the fox. What does Anna do?
uh,
Because she definitely wouldn't recognize Olia right now because she's a burb. But she would probably recognize at least Mava being a Wabbit summon.
you're a wabbit.
A burb by all the other animals, so true.
A wascally wabbit.
A wascally Wabbit. It's Wabbit season. Which reminds me, let me glance at Twitch, make sure I don't have a third fucking AI bot. Okay, I don't. Alright, anyways. The party meets up. Anna joins the party. Dragon Quest party noise. Actually, hang on, I can get that. Where is my YouTube? Oh yeah, because we were talking about Olia's summons being various types based on what type of animal they are. What is the Ana now? Is she a normal type? Am I gonna get?
She's
Oh
a
Jesus!
psychic type SMH.
Oh, so she is a Delphox.
You're a Delphox.
Oh, all right, hang on. Let me pull up. What is Reddit's fascination with muting whenever I open it? Like that's not even my That's not even my ad blocker browser doing it. That's just my browser. Oh shit! No, I did not want to click on the ad for a Chevy.
You're a Chevy.
Oh no, to Olia. Real. All right, give me 1 second so I can modify the my browser. Nervous Fox vocals.
Why do you need to modify your browser to open a fucking Reddit
I
link?
I meant like on OBS. Oh, it's not even catching the audio anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, never mind. That was pointless. Oh well. Anyways, if anyone wants to know what it sounds like, you can just Google a fucking fox noise. Because apparently my browser doesn't like this setup. Oh well, I tried. Anyways, the party gathers. The spirit gives one last, deep, gravelly, get out, as the door to the room. We almost have a full party crew.
No, if only Colin was still here.
Yeah, too bad the bug type is gone. He was dragged off to war.
Would Joust have even transformed? He's already a bug.
Uh, he just becomes a millipede, I guess. I don't know. He become more bug. Anyways, the door to the dorm room explodes, shrapnel hitting the wall next to it, or the wall, as in the dorm over. So here, the door explodes into shrapnel there. Kaboom! And out of it is a hovering ghost.
Oh,
Combat
spooky.
has begun. Actually, I forgot to say the nameplate. There you go. Yeah, I was thinking about it originally, and then I was kind of deciding against it because there wasn't a whole lot of space. But yeah, let me go ahead and make it bigger. Not that this is much better. Actually, this is technically worse for the ghost. But combat begins. Combat evolved. So who shall strike first?
I don't know who shall.
I don't know. Uh, I know a simple way to. Uh, Apparently, Olia goes first for all initiative. It's so true. I'm pretty sure you are all fast initiative, so it doesn't really matter. Small pellets. Olia must act before God will act. Wait, she's a bird. Oh no, small pellets. That's concerning. It no longer pellet. That is very true. Olia says to do something. Alpha looks at all smug like.
You're all smug-like.
Still think we should let her do it all on her own. Saw rolls her eyes. Alia delays. It truly is a Drase quest now.
Oh, by the way, am I supposed to see the ghost HP?
Yes,
Because I don't see it. Let me refresh my page.
because that's probably because I gave it control by player late, and fucking Roll20 doesn't seem to like that. If you still can't, then I'll just do it myself. But let me.
Okay, I see it after refreshing.
Okie dokie. Realization I could make this quest cursed as fuck.
How many tiles is he away from? Oh, wait, I can't even see him. Okay, delay.
You can be wherever for the actual combat to start. I just threw you in line with everyone else.
Do I
So
still have my normal magic?
yes, I'm gonna allow that because otherwise you would be able to do nothing right now. Yeah, like on steps forward.
Oh, well, I guess I miss everything. AOG.
Hang on, I have a perfect soundboard for this if Discord wants to work. Never mind. My soundboards doesn't work right now. She could still bite, which, as we all know, is super effective against the ghost. I will never understand why Dark type is super effective against ghosts in Pokemon. At least some of the super effective and weaknesses make sense. I've never understood Dark beats Ghost. I would have always thought they were neutral to each other. Alright. Anna failed to do anything successfully. Someone used Odor Sleuth. Unfortunate for everyone. The ghost lets off a chilling breath of, hang on, where is it? You know, I have the chance to do something incredibly funny. So, wait, how many is that? What's the hit die? +4. Wow, that's a miracle. 2d12 plus. What's the damage die again? +5, okay. Anna gets blasted by a giant spear of ice. And the spirit ends its turn with a readied action. I guess we could say Anna got impaled by a spear. It is now delayed round for the for Olia and the summons. Both use delay and regular action. The summons attack. That is 3 hits. Oh fuck, I was supposed to say tree. Not 3. Tree. 3 hits. So through a projectile. Understandable. That's usually a good strategy. Nava and Kess throw or swipe. I was gonna say throw hands, but that also doesn't. Well, that actually would have worked, even as a Manaus. Alright, 12 damage. Six and 9. Alrighty. As the third hit goes to land, the spirit. What's the thing? I gotta check. So I think it's something spirit binder for what I'm looking for. Should be under rates, I think. Yes, that is a-okay to me, Joss. You can have it apply during your melee spells. That's entirely fine.
Is it next player go yet? Or
Just about. The last, the 9 damage applies, and then the ghost suddenly vanishes from sight. Cackling. Yeah, 6, 9, 12. And then it rematerializes somewhere out of sight with a deep, gravelly laugh. You'll have to try harder than that. Olia shrinks away, except she's no longer slimy. Just ghostly. And then, from a couple of different rooms, noises can be heard. It's unclear which room the spirit is actually inside, or if it's even just one spirit. Perhaps it was always multiple. It is now player go. Anna, do something. Alright, round 2. What does Anna do at the start of her round? I will note looking for the spirit will not count towards any actions. It will just be a free action.
oh, wait, what'd you say?
So at the after the last hit, the spirit dematerialized and appeared somewhere else. And as it did, it made a taunt of basically you'll have to do better than that. And then noise was heard in 3 different rooms. It is in one of the 3 rooms, or
Okay, so
maybe
I need to.
you you can investigate into one of the rooms as a free action, so you can still have your full turn. But which room do you try?
Hmm. Hmm.
Me realizing it just basically turned this into a gambling quest.
Wait, you said there were that. Which of the 3 rooms?
Um, I'm gonna say it's the 3 on the left.
Ha. I hope you know if those things are supposed to be hidden there. I can see their HP bars.
No, that's fine. You can see the HP bar. I don't mind.
Cause I also see their name.
Yeah, I
Uh,
literally just copy pasted it. So,
I guess I picked the top one. We fight that ghost first.
all right. You okay?
Yes.
Food just go down the wrong pipe.
No, I choked on a pepper.
Ah,
Like not a jalapeno, but like pepper, the
the
seasoning.
spice.
Yes.
Gotcha. Anyways, yeah, go ahead and take your actions, and you shall see if you guessed correctly. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go look, see if I have roll them in any of my servers to do a secret roll. Fortunately, I don't think I have roll them anywhere that isn't here. Mava wants to roll detect magical. All right, Mava tries rolling detect magical. With a spiritual edge. All right. One success. By process of elimination, Mava determines that the bottom room was not the right one. So, it is still a 50-50 gamble. Do you attack the room and hope for the best, or do you attempt, or does Anna attempt to determine which room it is with a detect magical with spiritual edge? Do we gamble or do we not gamble?
We gamble.
All right, go ahead and roll your attacks against the top guy.
Uh, do hashtag 1d20 plus 5. One hit. Chippy.
Woohoo! All right,
Kill me.
you did 8 damage. As your spell hits, the spirit dematerializes. It was a fake.
Oh,
It was, in fact, the one in the room in the middle.
damn.
You gambled and did not pull. It's wigged.
No.
It's not, but I'm sure someone out there would claim that I rigged it.
Rigged the election.
Oh my god. This whole campaign is wigged. We're gonna build a wall and make them pay for it. Anyways, it is now Olia and Spirit's turn. Unless I missed their action for round 2. Which I don't think I did. Like your combat actions. Yeah, it's your go now. Anna did not, in fact, pull the Cardathea gamble. How does that make you feel, Phelps? I'm now understanding just how busted Tartathea's sword is, just looking at the screenshot I sent you earlier, Fox. Flat 60% HP on top of bonus attack, and the fact it also gives a temp HP boost. That sword's kind of insane in the membrane. $16, 18, 2 hits. Double eagle snatch. The ghost fails its CR.
What did I miss? I was,
Not much. Olia just eagle snatched the ghost for 20 and 17. Alright. The election is rigged. The academy is rigged. Where do you eagle snatch the ghost to? I'd say into a wall. But they are a ghost. This is true. And because the ghost doesn't think you've had enough. So into a wall. So true. The ghost ends up through the wall when thrown into it instead of against the wall and then falls. There's the sound of it manifesting again between two other rooms, and the sound of the ghost moving. Oh,
an Anna sniff to detect magic.
alright, roll detect magic. This is the one time I wish I could actually do this in real life and just, like, actually be able to hide this perfectly.
Anna has sniffed it out.
Alright, how many successes was that? Just one?
Uh,
Two!
I
Okay.
rolled 3d6. It was 2.
Okay, yeah, that's a success. Alright. Anna is able to detect that it is in the top left room,
Sniff.
and then the spirit begins its turn.
Anna's foxtail's wagging at the door, and then she gets hit by a ghost beam and dies.
Anna becomes a ghost. One moment, I'm looking at the spells because I need to remember some of these. Oh right, I forgot Air Blast got renamed in 2.2. No, not 2d20. 1d20 plus 5. Wait, is it plus 5 or plus 4? I forget. Or forgotten again. Plus 4. Okay, perfect. Oh no. Anna is hit for 2d2 plus 4. Plus 5? I'm gonna say it's plus 5. Plus 5, okay, yeah. Alright, plus 4 to hit, plus 5 to damage. I can remember that.
Uh-oh.
And she takes 7 and
15 damage.
8 damage and gets slammed into a wall repeatedly.
Ah.
Damn, Anna got impaled by a spear in the first round and then she gets slammed into a wall.
KO.
I think Anna might be getting some inspiration for her next fanfic. And then the spirit readies as a third action. And so, round 3 begins.
Yeah, I think no way you're kidding right now.
Anna's having an
stand,
awakening. Oh my god.
stand up, move here. 2 dash, or no, 1d20 plus 5. 3d4, I think.
What spell are you doing? Because I can check for you.
And then the spell is it's 2d or 3d3. Hold on, what tier am I? Tier 1. Okay, it's still 2d3.
What spell did you use? Soul Shot?
Yeah,
Ah,
9 damage. You
9
see, I think
damage.
Soul Shot should actually do bonus damage because the ghost. Think about it. Think about it, Sid. Think about
Alright. It is exposed and takes an additional 9 damage after its first barrier drops.
it. Yeah, that is a ghost.
Maybe Anna is a ghost type.
No, Anna's a fanfic writer type.
The fanfic writer type. Oh, so she's an
Yeah.
incel type.
Ah, yes, she's an insult.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I forgot this ghost should actually have a second turn.
Oh, fucking holy game should not have taken 8.5 hours.
It took 8.5 hours? What the fuck happened?
It was 2 speed the entire game.
Oh,
So, like, a 5-hour game turned to 8.5. So, blows you up with my mind.
why am I being blown out? What did I do?
Uh, Wrong place, wrong time. Sorry.
The ghost, taking its second action, or second
Oh,
turn, shoots a boreal spear at Anna.
oh,
She is dropped to 0 HP.
oh.
Anna got impaled by a spear. Again. Twice in one session. The spirit is now back to 0 mana. And then it hits, it goes for a Frost Stream.
I saw Boreal Spear roll a 19. I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I knew. Oh! Well, of course it crits on the spell. It doesn't actually do that much damage. 2d3 plus 5.
11.
Huh? 11? Oh, yeah.
2d3 plus 5.
Yeah, 11
6 plus
damage.
5.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot I could just count it up. 11 damage to Zaw. And then the spirit gets 1 mana back. So now it is proper.
I don't remember the withstand rules.
I'm pretty sure it's back to 1 vitality. Oh, right, it's Zay. Zay. Right? Zay? Za?
I rolled the now?
Oh, hang on. God, now I'm blinking. Apple. Apple. Say apple. Say apple. Za. 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 I'm sure I'll remember for like 5 minutes again.
Are you like Google Translate with someone pressing like play audio?
Kind
That
of.
that
I'm trying to
that
like actually like
that.
yeah, I basically can't pronounce most of Joss's roster right now.
I don't think Sid can pronounce anything.
It's true, I'm a Midwesterner. We don't pronounce shit to begin with.
Also, I still don't know if I prefer the pronunciation of Anna or Anna. Probably Anna.
I
It's
will
two
attempt
N's.
to remember.
Makes sense to emphasize.
I will attempt to
You're actually
remember.
Anna would make more sense because it emphasizes the N. And
Both of them are both of them kind of just make sense. It's really just up to your character which one they prefer.
we've got Zah, Maeve, Olia. The lizard tries to revive the fox.
Well, those are tries to revive the fox.
Wilson, can he revive the fox?
What was that?
Wilson, can the lizard revive the fox? Huh? Huh?
That's yeah, I suppose they can. I don't see why they can't. Oh, let me go look at the handbook. I always forget. Mostly because we have like 3 different withstands in here. Spends 1 recovery. Set their HP to their vitality. Considered revived. When a character succeeds on a withstand, we don't roll anything to succeed on a withstand now. Got rid of that. You have, according to this. Wait, hang on.
Did you listen to 4 Sabaton tracks this week? What's wrong with you?
Have I listened to 4 Sabaton tracks this week?
What it says on Discord.
I'm trying to think what Sabaton I've listened to this week. Hang on. I can tell you right now because I'm looking at my playlist. Shirayama, Stormtroopers, Hussars, and No Bullets Fly because it's in my current list. Speaking of, I want some music, so time to put some music on in the background for me. I deducted damage.
So how does the reviving of me go?
You get 1 vitality of HP.
My vitality is 11. Does that mean I get 11 HP?
Yes. You are back with 1 AP and 11 HP. You got 1 round, and apparently next round you'll have your full AP again.
Okay. 1d20 plus 5. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Is it a 1d or 2d for this one? Scroll.
Most spells are at least 2D.
2D.
Like, I don't know any that are 1D. It's one thing I
Come on.
really like. Come on, roll 20. Or roll them.
Ah, I died
10
to
damage.
that. All 10 damage.
Wow. 38 becomes 28.
And
Oh,
then EO.
yeah. I think they still get one action this round, and then next turn they get their full 3. Let me double check. And if not,
Actually, this spell's called Soul Crack. That means it should clearly also do bonus damage because it goes.
uh, which one's that? Is it the one that's just legally distinct Zoltrak?
Yes.
Hang on, let me go look at it.
It's the Arcana spell,
Yeah.
the D12 damage.
Alright, so it's exposed again.
Yippee. I love
Does 5
bullying my
more.
DM to LARPing. LARP.
You like bullying into LARPing? What?
I'm bullying you to LARPing.
How is that LARPing?
Because soul attacks doing bonus damage to ghost, or being ghost being weak to soul damage.
I mean, that just kind of makes sense, though.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm
You're
saying. I'm
shattering
forcing
the
you to LARP.
soul. That's not really LARP, I would feel like.
Do you not know what LARPing actually means? Have you been brain rotted by the internet?
I know what it actually means. It's live action roleplay. Call
Yes.
I refuse to call LARP the insult of tourism, which I already hate as a fucking term.
That's it. We're role playing. It makes sense.
I guess we are role playing and we are doing it live. And this isn't action because it's going on YouTube. So it
Yes.
is technically a live action role play, I guess.
But the LARP is the ghosts being weak to the soul damage, which they wouldn't normally be. But
I,
I forced
I
you to
mean,
LARP live action roleplay that they're weak to.
technically speaking, it just does disintegration damage.
LARPs to her.
So is it? No, yeah, that's the damage die, right? Yeah, disintegration damage. I think that's
And
fair.
that means disintegration damage should just disintegrate the ghost. There's nothing protecting the soul. There's no shelter. The soul's just right there.
Anna explodes.
A bloom.
Anna so her head explodes because it's Warhammer, and she crit failed.
You're a crit fail.
Anyways, so I instinctively glanced over at my OBS because I wanted to make sure my Spotify wasn't being picked up, and thus, me technically performing piracy and getting this stream like uh, absolutely and never will be monetized. Not that I really care, but it is what it is. Alright, after that, it is the ghost's turn, because it's the start. Actually, no, it would be your guys' go, because it's the start of round 4. Which gives me an excuse to go right out round 4 fight. And then I shall have the ghost act. The ghost casts Gust.
Randy, you got
Gust on Olia. Oh god damn it, I typed it out. I typed out the pronunciation. This ghost has a weird moveset. Well, I did say that it has that it was doing blasts of air, and you even did that wrong. Yeah, I know. I know. I typed the pronunciation for once in my life. 8 damage to Olia. And then 4 damage to Zay. Za. Uh, 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 Zay. No, wait. No. It's Za. Za. I. Uh, there we go. I tried. I'm just not. I'm not good at remembering pronunciations, in all honesty, and I'm trying. Zapple. 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 All right, that's. I guess I'm just gonna say Zapple from now on. Whenever I try to say his name.
Is Sid still struggling to say
Yes.
za, za,
I.
za,
I don't know
za?
what it is about the spelling. It's just throwing my head in for a loop with pronunciation.
Sid. It's Zach, but without the, or well, not exactly Zach. Zach. Yeah, close enough.
Part of it's because it's going right to the back of my mind as soon as I'm not saying it as much, and I can't help that to fix that. I'm like literally trying.
Is it player go again? Or not yet?
Yes, it's player go.
Am I still alive?
Yes.
Yippee! That's a first.
Even when he says it's still back there. So rude. Second gust, and he failed.
10 damage.
10 damage. An additional 2 damage, because I assume that was still disintegration damage.
Yes.
Alrighty. So it looks like Alia will be the last. Will get the final hit and evolve into into anime protagonist. Alia evolves into a bigger bird. Now, clearly, what happens is Alia evolves into a bipedal bird because that's all Pokemon can do anymore is bipedals. When I say bipedal in this case, I mean humanoid burb, like full-on anthropomorphic burb. Yes, anthrobird. Yes, because that's all Pokemon knows how to draw anymore. Oh, this actually reminds me. Did you hear Game Freak's newest game is pretty much a flop?
Which one?
Um, the the samurai thing they made.
They made
The,
a
like,
samurai thing?
yeah, they made like a game where you're like a samurai or somewhere or other. It kind of seems like a vague Souls-like from what I've seen, or I guess more like a Sekiro-like. Olia uses Brave Bird. I can't
Ana is
remember.
just spamming Psybeam and Future Sight.
It's a ghost.
Psybeam
How are you?
2.
How are you hitting it with Psybeam?
Uh,
Oh, do you have the ring target?
yeah.
Beast of Reincarnation, by the way. That's the name of it.
Oh, never heard of it.
It just came out, and it is apparently bad. Yeah, compared to games such as Black Myth Wukong and Sekiro, and you know how we've been blaming Nintendo for all the problems Pokemon's been having since like Sword and Shield?
Yeah.
It may very well be Game Freak. Let's just put it that way. All right, the ghost. What's out? An unholy whale as it is damaged and it is taken out. Let me look if there's a spell in the handbook to base this off of. Yeah, the ghost fainted, but it does, before it's destroyed, it casts everyone's favorite spell. Can, can anyone guess what spell is about to be cast? Explosion. It casts the spell known as Bite and Blast as its last gasp. I knew we should have brought a water type. Oh yeah, that's a thing in the newer games, isn't it? Yeah, the damp ability. Alright. The creature, the ghost, I should say, casts a Bite and Blast of 6. No, not 56. You would all be dead from 52d56 damage, even if it rolled low. With its last gasp and an unholy shriek, it attacks in a wave for 12 damage. Jaws survive. Fair enough, I suppose. You could theoretically survive. When did Drase change to Pokemon? With that, with that, the ghost dissipates. The room feels lighter than it was, or the dorm feels lighter than it was earlier. The chill blasts of air are gone. Olia floats. What does the party think of having killed a ghost? Potentially permanently, for all we know.
Spooky.
XP and 1K silver. Upon a final investigation, there is about 1,000 silver worth of goods, or about 2,000 silver worth of goods that can be sold off at the nearest shop. So your party makes a net 1,000 each and 6 XP. Olia wonders if they've won. Zah says yes, then looks at Mava with a smug, like, see? Mava rolls his eyes and grins. Olia says she never felt this strong before. Kess wonders if they should tell her. The others shake their head and let her enjoy the moment. And with the ghost destroyed, Anna is now a normal person again. And I guess if you can roll Joss if you want Alia to be free of the curse. Or I guess I should have both of you roll if you're free of the curse. Or if there's another spirit at play for that. Because that could be funny. Good question. Let me go look at the. Fuck it. I'll just use Anna's sheet. Because it's right here. I'm stealing your sheet to go look at narrative skills.
Hi.
Hi, hi. Roll me. Roll me scholarship. Surely this school is amazing. If by the end of this campaign you guys don't have a much more impressive scholarship, they would have done such a great job. So yeah, Anna feels the curse lift, and she is no longer a fox. How did she feel? A scholarship of 2 is truly peak student learning for a skill. Uh, uh, I think it should be. I might have. Yeah, I think it's actually supposed to be a 3d6. It's okay, Joss. I'm pretty sure it's also. Yeah, so it should be. I think Olia is still cursed. Apparently, there's still a ghost somewhere on the Academy grounds messing with Olia today. Or maybe it's the gods. Who knows? Place up one Super Mario reveal. Connect music. Oh no. I think with that I can call the session here. That would have been about 2 hours, so yeah, about on track. barring the like delay of 40 minutes that Discord did and screwed us all over. Okay, I will check this out. Wow. I don't know if I've ever heard that before. Fox, am I doing your rewards? What I
Yes.
normally do? Okay, I can do that. 574. Okay. XP, 8 XP, and 1,000 silver.
Wait, there's a claim for me to approve.
Yeah, Joss and I finished an RP.
Oh,
It was set right after the quest last week. Uh, until next time, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Schwab Mob, and I will catch you guys next time. Be it day or night, whenever you're watching this. Have a good time. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Bye!